Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello. My name is Casper and I apologise for the abysmal lighting and background. This is not going to be permanent, it's like midnight, so I apologise. I know I haven't made a video in a while. I don't really have a reason, I'm just incredibly exhausted. So yeah, but I thought because it's been a while since I've made a video, and been a while since, well, I've just made an update video, I thought I'd talk at you about what's been going on in my little corner of the world, because a few things have changed. So sit down, get cozy. So first things, how am I? How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. I can't lie. It feels weird to say that and like actually mean it. Because yeah, I'm not used to it. I'm probably doing the best I've been doing since like October, which is about bloody time, considering the fact that it's nearly April now. I haven't self-harmed in over a month, which, go me. Again, a milestone that I have not reached. I apologise for that noise, that is my guinea pigs. A milestone that I've not reached since September, October, so that's been very exciting. I've thrown away my tools, which is another big thing for me because my tools have always been a safety blanket, so getting rid of that safety blanket and scrambling for a replacement has been scary, but I've managed it and hopefully I can keep it up. So um, I've been pretty pleased with those kind of changes and that progress that I've made. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of like treatment, I've been in SEM now for like, well, treatment. I've been in SEM treatment for 4 months, so since New Year. That's been intense. It is weekly group therapy and weekly one-to-ones. Even though I've been in some kind of therapy for nearly 10 years, I've never actually done group therapy until I started this. So it's been taking some getting used to, both from it's something new, I've never done it before, and also I had a lot of preconceptions about the effectiveness of group therapy and just the benefits of it, and I think that was just mainly because I hadn't had an experience of it. So being in group therapy has definitely changed the way that I look at it, for the better. It's online, so obviously the dynamics are going to be incredibly different to how they would be if it was in person. But it's been pretty chill. I can't lie. Again, certainly took some getting used to, but I'm 4 months in. I think I've learnt most of the ropes by now. I know the expectations and all that. So it is a whole different kettle of fish. My one-to-one sessions have been intense. I'm not gonna lie. And I think that's just the nature of SEM. It is a lot of poking and prodding. It is a lot of questions. My one-to-one is always saying if he's not asking enough questions, he's not doing his job properly. So it is a lot of questions. It's like being interrogated. It's quite intense and overwhelming at times. And I think also the things that we've been talking about, particularly in the last few weeks, have been very big, and they're stuff that I've never actually spoken about before. So I think it's just finding the words to talk about them, if that makes sense, has been quite difficult. I think I've struggled with talking about them quite a bit and dealing with that and coping with that. I think the biggest thing has just been the fact that a lot of it is stuff I didn't realise were problems, or I didn't realise to what extent they affected me, because I do have a tendency to just put things in boxes and kind of leave them alone and not really think about them, which apparently is very unhealthy, but it works. It works. So yeah, and I think it's definitely, I've struggled with it a lot more than I think I had, if that makes sense. Um, and I'm going to be honest, all of this is quite disconcerting because you think you know your life, you think you know your past, and then you open up the curtains and you realise there's so much more than you thought, and it's quite scary and it's quite disconcerting. But we're getting there. I'm definitely coping with it a lot better than I did 6 to 8 months ago, which is progress. Um, um, but yeah, it's all just slow movement, but it's movement. Um, Anything else from that side of things? I think just testosterone. I've been on testosterone for nearly 2 years. The only change there is the fact that I've started progesterone tablets because I still bleed, so that's fun. I was, again, I'll do a whole testosterone update video, which I've been meaning to do for months. I did actually film one, I just eventually decided to do something else. Um, I was very apprehensive about starting it because my last experience with estrogen or progesterone treatment was 6 years ago, and it messed massively with my mental health, to the point where after about 3 weeks I had to come off it because it was not a fun time at all. And so I was very apprehensive starting it, very nervous. I've been on it for about a month now, and it's rocked the boat a little. The problem is because it is Easter holidays, I don't know how much of it is just end of term exhaustion and how much of it is the new medication. So I have decided to reduce my dose after talking to my GP, obviously. I have been on the reduced dose for about a week now, and again, I don't know how much of it is circumstantial, but I'm definitely doing better than I was last week, so that's good. But no, I think my biggest worry was the fact that because I have been doing so well, that I was concerned that I'd go backwards, if that makes sense, because I'm just fed up with it. But no, it's been alright. I think only time will tell. So the biggest change and the last change that I'm going to talk about is the fact that I got a new job. I'm very, very excited. Today was my last day at my current workplace. So if you didn't know, for the past year and a bit, I've been working in a special education school. So mainly with kids with like ASD and similar behavioural complexities. But I now I now work as a support worker in a mental health unit. So it's going to be a big change. It's going to be something that I think I'm going to take a few weeks to sit down and process, because as an autistic person, I take a little bit longer to process these sort of things than someone else would. But I think that's kind of expected, especially because I only put my application in like 2 weeks ago. So it's all happened very quickly, and I didn't expect much to come with it. It's the first time I've ever got a job based off an interview, because I don't know why, I just never do very well under interview conditions. I don't. So to be able to have feedback from an interviewer saying we were very pleased with that and would like to take you on, I'd be like, what? Are you okay? But no, I'm very, very excited. I haven't been given a start date, but I've been given all the paperwork and I've signed it. I just need to hand it back. And then I need to get a uniform and I need to get training, and then I can start my shifts. So I am meant to be on Easter break at the moment. I'm hoping, although I don't have a start date, I'm hoping to start some point after Easter. And I think I'm going to push and try not to start before that. So earliest, I think the first week of April, maybe even the second. Partly because I need the rest because I am exhausted, and also I need that transition period to process, to get things in order, in my brain more than anything else, because it is a very big change. And particularly as an autistic person, I struggle with that because it's not like, I'm just going to a new school. It's I'm moving companies, I'm moving like I'm moving from the education system to mental health system. Like it's a massive, massive change for like anyone, let alone an autistic person. Um, and also paperwork takes a while as well. Um, so yeah, I'm very excited. I am very nervous, not only because it is very new, but also because pretty much all of my experience, like my work experience, has been in schools. Um, so my only real experience of mental health has been like my personal experience, and obviously that's very specific to me. And a lot of that, pretty much 90% of that, has been in a community setting. Um, so working in an inpatient unit is very new and very different. And I think also the way that, again, it's a private company, so it's very different to like what the NHS would do. Um, so it will certainly take a lot of getting used to. Um, but I'm very excited. um, and I think it's come in perfect timing because I struggle a lot over the holidays, or I tend to struggle more over the holidays because as an autistic person, I need that structure, I need that routine. And unfortunately, there seems to be less routine and structure over the holidays. Um, and often I don't have like SCN because bank holidays, annual leave, and all that fun stuff. Um, so I think being able to have that paperwork and that training to keep me busy um, will definitely help. And I'm also just trying to find things to do during the day that will get me out of the house and get most of my day bulked up. Because although, yes, I do need the rest because I am exhausted, I also can't be left alone with my brain for too long. So, but no, it's all very exciting. Um, I don't really know what's going to happen with this channel. I will upload as and when I can, but because I'm now going to be working shifts, my uploads may not be as, I mean, not that they're regular anyway, but you know what I mean. So if you want more regular updates, or more regular posting, check out my Instagram at creating.casper. And I post pretty much daily there. And yeah, watch this space. I'll hopefully come at you with a testosterone update next, because it's been a while since I've done one of those. So yay. I hope you guys are all staying safe, and I hope you guys have a lovely Easter. Over and out.